All right. Hold on, everybody. Let me get myself set up real quick. All right. What are we doing here? All right. Don't know if you can hear me on here or not. Hold on, one more thing. All right. We are live. Now, you won't be able to see what I'm doing, but in case y'all don't know, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm also live on Twitch. Well, I'm about to be live on Twitch. Should we try that real quick? I should lay this out. Nah, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. Hold up. All right, so in case you didn't know what this channel is about, we're gonna be talking Schmidt. And my Schmidt to talk today is about these 49ers, my squad, the 49ers, like you see on that back wall right there. So we just clinched the #1 seed. Very, very happy about. Loving that. Actually, let me go live on here real quick. Let's go live now. All right. So, definitely happy about these 49ers. Got that first round bye. We definitely need to rest because we've been getting beat up these last few games. Ravens definitely beat us up. Washington didn't do much to us, but we can still use that rest. Brock Purdy, to me, MVP. I know he had a bad game. I didn't even say he had a bad game against the Ravens because, quite honestly, he had a decent game. It's just that everything wasn't going his way. The ball was not going our way. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you fans out here, a lot of you 49er fans, if you ever watched the game or watched our games, we've had a lot of games where the ball has rolled our way. You feel me? I forget what game it was. I think it was against Dallas when Fred wanted to punch the ball out. The ball didn't roll out of bounds, but it actually stayed in bounds to where we could recover the ball and get the ball back. Yeah, so it's that same type of look for them that we had, earlier for us in the season, which is cool. It is what it is. But one thing I will say, though, and like I said before, I love Brock Purdy, man. I really liked him since preseason. He's been doing his thing. Very impressive, too, like the way he is in the pocket, his poise, all of that stuff, man. I love it. His poise is awesome. Other than that, like the weapons he got around him, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, him and Brandon Ayuk, them two are like my brother and sister, the two tightest, the two tightest pair right there for each other. And I'll be left out, and I'm just left out of that whole thing. Anyway, talking stupid, but other than that, yeah, I like the chemistry that them two got, and it's pretty cool. Kyle Shanahan definitely down up some plays too that I'm liking. Down up a lot of stuff that I'm liking. It's looking real good as far as like postseason. For the playoffs, actually. For the playoffs, I'm liking where we're going. And for the for the coaching staff, Steve Wilkes, I think he's going to be back next season. I think he's going to be back next season. I don't think he's going to get a head coaching job anywhere just yet, but I would love for him to stay with us and get that defense even better than what it is. Yeah, we're missing tackles and stuff like that, but we can fix those. That's just some minor stuff that we can fix ourselves. Like, that's nothing. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'm loving it. I like where we're going. I like what we're doing. Let's see. Other than that, defense. I see we picked up Joseph Day, not Sue. And quite honestly, I feel like that'll probably be a better pickup than picking up Sue. Sue is a monster in the middle. Yes, he is a monster in the middle. But when it comes to the locker room and attitude and personality, I don't think he would fit. I really don't think he would fit with us. And I feel like I'm creating a new tombstone. I'm talking about Call of Duty. I'm trying to create a whole new tombstone. A whole new tombstone. They got a glitch in Call of Duty where a lot of people who, if you're a gamer, they got a glitch in here where you can basically duplicate everything that you have in your backpack and have all the legendary tools and all that other stuff. That's only for you gamers out there who play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I'm excited that they put zombies in this because I'm a big-time zombie head. Love the game of zombies. Always like Call of Duty zombies. And the fact that they put this in Modern Warfare 3 and made it a DMZ type style, I'm feeling it. Now it could be better. I mean, the mule kick, I heard that that's coming soon. I'm glad they brought that back because I wish they would have did it this time around, because if you get the large backpack here, you only get 2 guns. You get the large backpack in DMZ, you get 3 guns or whatever, but it is what it is. But anyway, that's for all you Call of Duty people. Like I said, I'm out here just gaming too, playing Call of Duty. Let me just run my schematics and then see what I got in there. I wonder if I have it. I don't even know if I got my tombstone because I ended up actually glitching out to see if I would still have my stuff. So what I'm basically doing now is going back in to see if I do got it. Can I create another legendary? Another 4 hours for that. So we'll just create the blue one for now. I'll do that for now. So yeah, that's that whole deal. Now back to my team, the 49ers, once again. Kyle Shanahan, I love his play calling. And one thing that I heard Steve Young say is that we have more scrimmage yards behind the line of scrimmage than we do any other team passing in front of the line of scrimmage, which is crazy. If I said that right. Don't know if I said that right, but I think I'm kind of close. That he mentioned that we have more scrimmage yards passing behind the line than any other team passing in front of the scrimmage line, which is nuts. That's nuts. I don't know if I got my tombstone. If not, then it is what it is. All right, I'm ready up. Let's get up out of here. So to any of you gamers out there, you want to join me on Twitch, my username is NAVI8081. It's Ivan backwards. And the way you say my name is not Navi, it's Navi. Okay, they don't let me put certain symbols in my name to where they actually accept it. So I have to put it as my name backwards. But the way you say that is actually Navi, not Navi. And however, somebody else is saying it some other way. But Navi, I get the most. It's actually Navi. All right, so we're loading out right now. Doing all of that. So yeah, man, I like what's going on. This last game of the season, I know we're gonna probably see a lot of players who haven't gotten a lot of playing time during the season, which will probably get some playing time this game. But that being said, I still want to win. You feel me? I still want to win. I still want to go 13-4 and still have one of the best records in the league. But I ain't really sweating that. I just want to go into them playoffs healthy. Let me put my earphones on real quick. Hang on. All right. So like I said, you can join my live Twitch, NAVI8081. And then we're playing this Call of Duty. We're going to talk 49ers at the same time. Oh, my tombstone is still there. Isn't that something? I'm going to go get it. That's awesome. All right, so let's see that, this, and this. All right, so once again, get this map. I gotta go all the way across the map to get my tombstone. I hate when they do that to me. All right, so there's a jumper, but I'm gonna just, oh no, maybe drop. But yeah, man, so as far as the 49ers go, I will be getting a little distracted. Excuse me for that, but playing the game and talking 49ers at the same time with nobody in my face, it's a little difficult. I'm not used to these times now where we're sitting here talking to a phone and all of that. Get everybody's attention. But anyway, but once again, I think Brock Purdy is a franchise quarterback, and I think he's going to be here to stay. Kind of scared me a little bit with the hat backwards at the press conference. I know they was talking about it, but it looks like he turned that around. He literally turned it around forward. So, feeling that. Yeah, let me get those. But, hold up. Yeah, so one thing about me, I'm a sports guy, and if you don't know me, which a lot of you don't, just a little info about myself. First name Ivan. Let's go that way. First name Ivan. Yeah, I'm going over there. Last name Schmidt. Went to high school, Pencrest. Actually, let me start here. Middle school, went to Springton Lake Middle School out in Pennsylvania. I freaking loved it out there. I'm not going to lie. One of my favorite places that I've ever stayed. I love the sports out there, too. Football is actually one of the top sports out there, if I'm not mistaken. I see a couple people over here. Oh, they go into the blue, but I ain't going to follow them with this. But, so yeah, man, if you're looking at my back wall, I got 3 plaques that's sitting back there. Those are actually my 3 All-American plaques I made for high jump. Two of them are in 2004, indoor and outdoor. And the other is for 2006 outdoor. All right, so I've broken a lot of records doing the high jump. I did play football. I wasn't the biggest guy. I was pretty fast, but I could jump high as hell. My highest I ever jumped in high school was 7 feet. I'll say 6, or actually 6'11 and a half, 6'11 and a half, if you want to be, literal about it. Yeah, so 6'11 and a half. Got to college, jumped 7'2". That was also a record, a school record, a conference record, a few records, my own record, all that in one day. Actually broke 4 records in that one jump. 4 records in that one jump. I got no gas. Things starting to putt on me a little bit. So yeah, man. Grew up loving the sport of football. Thank my father for that one. High jump was never, or track was never my favorite sport or anything like that. It was just something that I happened to stumble upon on, that you're gonna do a sport or something, type deal. I didn't have strict parents like that. My father, he is who he is. I don't judge him. Yes, he did drugs. He did all of that stuff. I'll say one thing about that is I learned a valuable lesson, that's not how I want to be. Definitely not how I want to be. So definitely thank him for that. And he came and took everything from over here. Back up. So yeah, that's my story as far as that. To continue on, I didn't even finish this. Hang on, I gotta focus a little bit. No, you don't. Hang on. Hold on, they trying to beat me up in here. So yeah, Yeah, track was my bread and butter, but football was my love, though. There's still more in here? Where's the last one? Oh. Oh, I need that, dog. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need this. Definitely need that. I'm good with that. So yeah, man. And in middle school, was crazy for me too because I actually did high jump in middle school, and I had the worst form. The worst form. I was jumping in basketball sneakers. I was, like I said, football, basketball in middle school. Just happened to stumble upon track. Did the 100, high jump, the long jump. Triple jump was never introduced in middle school back then, so I didn't know nothing about it till I got to high school. Like I said, this is all in Pennsylvania. And then when high school came around, I went to Pencrest High School. A lot of people who don't know Pencrest High School is in Pennsylvania, which is in the same conference that Kobe Bryant played in. I never got to see Kobe play. I wish I did. But we definitely played his JV team. Definitely played the JV team, but never got to see Kobe play. But my stepfather at the time, who was a big fan of sports, actually got me Kobe's autograph in high school. I didn't think nothing of it. He got it on top of this March Madness book. I didn't really care for it. I mean, I thought I was a star my own damn self. But you see where he is. Well, I'm not gonna say you see where he is because rest in peace, my man Kobe. But you see where he's a legend, and you see what I'm doing. Feel me? But anyway, yeah. So Pencrest High School, same conference as Kobe Bryant. I don't know what I need to use this tombstone, just in case. All right. So yeah, that. We got a few people where we got the red zones. Yeah, just follow me real quick. I just gotta see something. So yeah, same conference as Kobe. We won. My track team was actually pretty good too. We won the conference championship almost every year that I was there, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because I was only there 1 year, and that was my freshman year. And my freshman year is when I jumped 6'8", which is the highest jump as a freshman in any high school in the country. Last time I checked, that record still stands. A freshman in high school probably has broken that by now. The way that these kids are growing up these days, I don't know. But all I know is that is the highest jump as a freshman in the whole country at the time that I did that. And that was, 96 I did that? 6'8", won the state championship as a freshman. First freshman to ever win the state championship in Pennsylvania. And then from there, after that year, moved to Delaware. Yep. Moved to Delaware, where I ran track and played football there too. And the weird thing about that is that coming from Pennsylvania to Delaware, the competition far apart from each other. And what I mean by that is, as far as track goes in football, like Pennsylvania is one of the top football states besides California, Texas, and Florida. I think I said Florida already. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's actually one of the top football states. And I actually had a good friend that came out of high school football, one of the top football players in the country. His name was Kevin Jones. If you was born in Pennsylvania, if you lived in Pennsylvania and was there the year that I was there, you would know him. He was actually the number one recruit in the state that year. I think it was 2000 or something like that. He was number one. He went to Virginia Tech, instead of going to Penn State. But yeah, so yeah, he was one of my best friends coming out of there. Oh, wow, this thing is really doing some work. Wow, this shotgun is no joke. If you play Call of Duty, the Lockwood 680, I think this is. Yo, this gun is no joke. But yeah, man. So that's where I came from, Pennsylvania. Did that. I went to Delaware. Like I said, oh shit, he scared the hell out of me. Competition was far, far apart. Like I said, I won the states as a freshman at 6'8". It took me to get to 6'8" to actually beat the guy who was actually competing with me. Now, moving to Delaware and doing the high jump there, mind you, I didn't start until about 6'4". So the competition in Delaware is a little bit different because these guys are starting at 5'10", 5'8", 5'6", and I'm like, oh, what in the world? I gotta wait until these dudes is done to come in and jump. But it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, the competition is different. All right, got them all. Jeez. Oh, no you don't. You ain't slept. Freaking Mimic try to get me. You know I slipped there, buddy. I need to give me large backpacks. That's what I need. Another chip. Anyway. So yeah, man, like I said, like the competition is different. It was interesting. I'll put it like that. Very, very interesting. Coming from Pennsylvania to move to Delaware. They still use Philly words out there in Delaware. Yep, they say John and all of that. And John, if you don't know what that word means, it means everything. And I mean everything. John is a female. John is a food. John is a car. John is a house. It's everything. Let me get this. So yeah. So from, like I said, coming from Pennsylvania to Delaware, competition is a little bit different. I actually loved it out in Pennsylvania. Like I said, there was so much more to do out there. I don't know if y'all remember Unity Day. If you ever lived out in Philly, Unity Day was almost every summer. Free concerts. That's how I got to know who Tyrese, Kelly Price, the Isley Brothers, and all. Oh, damn it. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah. Yeah, you stop the truck. My bad. These dudes over here. Trying to get me with this daggone truck. Can I get it? Yeah. Oh. Where you at? Yeah, get him. He was on the truck the whole time. Like I said, you can watch me streaming on Twitch. NAVI8081. I need to put that in the comments actually down there, but I'll figure that out one day. I don't know all the technical stuff just yet. But yeah, man, so got somebody on a bike. Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, let's go this way. Hold up. That sniper shooting at me. He's shooting at the zombies, actually. Alright, so I need to do a few contracts. Wow, they got the whole storm right here. So yeah, man, coming from Delaware, Pennsylvania, competition is a lot different. I definitely love Pennsylvania because of everything that's out there. A lot of stuff out there to do. Penn's Landing, Unity Day. I'm not really an Eagles fan, but that's actually one of my second favorite teams just from living out that way. But when we had to play the Eagles, sorry, but we had to go. All right, hold on. Me and Kayla, hold on. The kids just hit me up saying something. Oh, they watching me? Y'all watching me? They watching my live. Shout out to my kids. Is that my dog? That it? Yo, the dog that disappeared. Yeah, man. Yeah, just shout out to my kids real quick, Kayla and Ivan. They're watching my live right now. But yeah, so like I said, yo, truffle shuffle. Ain't that I thought that was a YouTuber. Hold up. Well, this gets a little. Now my game's glitching. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Throw that out real quick. Let's get them to follow the gunshots so they can leave me alone. Hurry up and reload that because they coming. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Right back with y'all. There we go. I got a little interesting. So yeah, man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're not having that. And y'all gonna stand over me too like y'all did something? Okay. I got you. Wait till I get up. Beat you up. Oh. Back up. Back up. Now give me my doggone things in here too. So yeah, man. Like I said, I'm sick. Keep repeating myself. Pennsylvania, Delaware, Pennsylvania, Delaware. Anyway, so about that. Like I said, high jumped 6'11" and a half in high school. Was out of school for about a semester. 2001 was when I graduated. Didn't go to school. I was supposed to go to Penn State. That's where I was going to go. I actually did meet Joe Paterno a couple of times. And if you don't believe me, I got the book. I'll show it to you one of these streams the next time I stream. I got the Joe Paterno book. I got a lot of awards. I got a lot of stuff, man. I have seen a lot of people. Met Kenny Jackson of the Philadelphia Eagles, who was their wide receiver. He was actually coaching at Penn State at the time, and he was the main reason why I was going because of him. I love dude's personality. I liked a lot of things about him. He's actually a really cool dude. The story about that is the reason why I didn't go is because when he came to visit my school, we had a conversation, and he was saying something about the Pittsburgh Steelers was looking for a new receiver, which was a joke. He was talking about, me being a receiver, whatever the case was. But later on, what I found out is that they were actually calling him to be the receivers coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I don't know if you remember, if you were a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Kenny Jackson was actually look at this bike. I'm taking it, whoever had this. Oh, no, I can't. What am I doing? I'm on a contract. And I'm about to get it. That was dumb. You know about the Jerry Sandusky, the whole scandal and all of that stuff. No, I was not a part of that. No, I did not know anything about it either. I did shake that man's hand. I did not know nothing about it. But since then, I have washed my hands ever since then. So don't get on me about that one. But yeah, so like I said, Penn State was one of the schools I was going to go to. I was going to go run track and play football for them. That happened. That actually did not happen. We had a lot of stuff that happened before, that transpired. So, can I get a book bag? So we had a lot of stuff happen before that. G and S. All right, somebody need help. I'm trying to find out where he at. All right, he timed out. Uh-oh. No, you don't. This gun's way too strong. So yeah, wait. They on their way back. Okay. Well, I only see one person watching. So anyway. Penn State, yeah. So I met Joe Paterno, all of them. Well, I actually went to their camp my freshman year in high school and my senior year. Freshman year, I used to wear these long tube socks, the same things that Moss used to wear when he was at Marshall. Skinny, tall guy that you call me Moss too, because I could jump and Moss you. Like I said, football was my thing, man. But like I said, bread and butter was track. 7'2". That was Olympic standard almost right there. Oh, he needs some help over here. Let me go help him out real quick. Hold up. Yeah, let's get the rest of these dudes. Hold on. Where y'all at? Did he get the other one? Oh, he's still shooting? Oh. Oh, sniper? Got a sniper up top. I got one too, though, buddy. Where's the other one? No, I'm coming to get you. Hold up. I got a strong one. Where's the other guy? Alright, I'm out of here. There's a card too. Alright, so I gotta go. I'm at 36. So yeah, man. That's one thing about your boy. So in the meantime, let's see, Penn State didn't go. Got a lot of letters from Virginia Tech, Michigan State. My very first letter that I ever received when I was in middle school. No, was it middle school? High school was Widener University, which is in the same state as Pennsylvania. That's a D3 school. And then ever since then, I've been getting, jumped at 6'8", and then was getting letters from just about everybody. Florida State also hit me up too, but I wasn't trying to pay to go to school there. That's one thing I didn't want to do, and pay out of state at that. That was crazy. All right, so for that, I wasn't doing that. I think I want this instead of the sniper, but the sniper's actually pretty decent. So yeah, went to Dell State when I couldn't get into Penn State after they decided they didn't want to recruit me because Jay Paterno, who was Joe Paterno's son, had a lot of words with my stepfather at the time. I'm not going to say names or nothing like that, but I just know that they kind of got into it about Kenny Jackson leaving, from my understanding. This is just my understanding, my perspective. From Kenny Jackson leaving, my stepfather felt some type of way about it. Got on the phone, had some words with Jay Paterno or whatever the case is, and next thing you know, I'm not getting into Penn State or whatever the case was. And then they wanted me to go to JUCO for 2 years and then go to their school because of my SATs. Now, one thing about me, I'm not the greatest test taker. I wasn't even the greatest in school. I'll put it like that. So I don't really get too bugged out when my kids don't do too well, even though I want them to do better. I just know how my brain works when it comes to school, so I'm pretty sure theirs could probably be the same way. You know what I mean? I look like I can. Nope, trick me. All right, so yeah, so they wanted me to go to JUCO for 2 years. Actually, I think that's what Curtis Enos did, if I'm not mistaken. He went there for 2 years. I was in the same draft class as Curtis Enos, as Michael Floyd, who is now a TV analyst for ESPN. We had, who else was in that? Rashard Casey was the quarterback that draft class, and I think Bobby Ingram was in that same draft class. And he went to the Chicago Bears when he left. Who else was in my draft class that year that came out of Penn State? I hear a lot of gunshots. Okay. Let me see. Where am I going? I'm looking for this contract. I'm bugging. I'm trying to talk to y'all and do the contract at the same time. I'm not even focused. Where's the phone? There it is. Let's go get them. So yeah, man. Then Dell State. Dell State was also another school. Who's this? The Mangler or Mimic? Oh, he'll be easy. I'll put the shotty to his body, and he'll be done. So Dell State was another school I was trying to go to. That was actually my last choice before my last choice. As far as when I lived in Delaware. Now, a quick story to how I got from Delaware to where I am now, which is Connecticut. That hurt. Yep, and he's out. Well, I got this already, so now I don't need it. So now Dell State, I was trying to get into in 2001, I was trying to get into school. Ever since that Joe Paterno thing or Penn State thing situation happened, I've been looking around for different schools to go to. Dell State was my last resort as far as when I lived in Delaware. Now, when I got there, they said none of my financial aid and nothing went through, and I couldn't get into the school, so I had to sit out for a whole semester. Now, that whole time that I sat out, I was dating this girl at the time, and things was getting much worse between me and her, and me not being in school, me being out of a job, everything. You know what I mean? My whole mindset was to go to school, play sports, and do my thing from there. But that plan didn't go the way that I want. It didn't go the way that I wanted it to. So that's when I just kind of folded up as far as like, what am I gonna do now? Like, what is my next move? Like, what am I gonna do? Do I want to work for the rest of my life? Do I want to just work on a regular 9 to 5 for you know what I mean? Stuff like that just creeped in my head. So around that time, I was having issues with my mother's ex-husband at the time, or husband at the time, but he's now ex-husband. Me and him was having issues going back and forth, having fights and stuff like that, or whatever the case is. We've always had issues, even during my whole track football career. He's been there since I was in middle school, growing up. So then we had time and periods where him and my mother would break up, and then there was one time my father actually came back and lived with us in Delaware for a time and point. You know what I mean? Stuff didn't go the way that it was supposed to, or whatever for him. And then once again, he had to go again. And just a little background about that, like a lot of you don't know, is that my father was in and out of my life. All right, he did drugs, and he'll talk about it too. He abused my mom. He did all of that stuff. He hit my mother. I've seen it when I was a kid. I couldn't do anything as a kid. It really broke my heart because now that I'm a grown man, I feel like yeah, now I can protect my mother. But back then I couldn't do anything, and I felt some type. But now that I'm grown, you know, it's a whole different ball game. But it's not even like that anymore between him and my mother. Like they're separated now. My father lives in Mass. My mother's happily married to her husband out in South Carolina. She got a whole house down there now. And where is this? So like I said, I don't put nothing on him about who he was as a father and nothing like that. Because actually, my father was a good father when he wasn't on that. You know, we did some things, man. He always had to be playing video games with him, which is why I play now all the time. We did a lot of stuff, man. He was the one that got me into football. He's the one that got me into football. Even though I was probably supposed to be a high jumper growing up because that's what his father was, from what I'm hearing. But yeah, man. I need some gas. I don't think there's gas over here. I'm just gonna put this here for now. But so yeah, that's just like me growing up a little bit. All right, where am I going? I need to hit up that because he just hit it. Oh, he better have stuff coming to him. All right, where am I going? Let's hit this up. That's where we're going. All right, so yeah, man, that's I guess it's just of a lot of the stuff that I've been through growing up as far as sports wise. I can't. I mean, I've had some hardships. I grew up in the Salvation Army. We had no homes. We grew up in houses that had no a hole in the roof and a hole in the floor. Down south, growing up down there, and that's another place I miss too. I definitely miss the South. Definitely miss growing up in South Carolina. Definitely miss North Carolina. Never grew up in Florida. Look at all these playback machines. But yeah, like I said, we moved around a lot. Never, hardly ever stayed in like one spot. Come here. You're trying to hide from me. You know what's coming. Exactly. You knew what was coming. Who that? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Now, for my YouTube channel, just to give you guys a heads up, it's not going to just be me gaming, because right now what you're looking at is just me playing the game. You're not looking at the game, you're just looking at me. I will have other episodes where you probably have me and my fiance on here talking about, you know, relationships and stuff that goes on in the world. We'll be talking about a lot of other stuff. So I figured since for this new year, January 1st, 2024, why not start now, beginning of the year, and then continue on from here. Regardless of what you think about me, I don't really care. That's your problem. I am who I am. You don't like me? Go on to the next channel. It is what it is. As simple as that. Other than that, I appreciate you guys for listening, staying, and joining me. So much love, man. Number positivity here. I can't say that because some of the times we do get a little negative. But it is what it is. All right, now, as far as me, continue the story. As far as me moving up here to Connecticut. Oh, no, back up. Need y'all to back up. As far as me moving up here to Connecticut, like I said, nothing didn't work out for me in Delaware. I hate talking about it, but it's something that should be talked about, and for some people to be aware of. I once wanted to commit suicide too. Now, it's not to say that I lived a very, 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 very difficult life. It's just that I actually like this gun. But it's not doing it. This is way stronger. Yeah, so I wanted to commit suicide only because I didn't know what to do with myself. Then getting to Penn State, I felt like everything was just going downhill for me not getting into school. And I felt like I was going to be a regular Joe Schmo, doing nothing for the rest of his life. Probably be a bum or end up doing the same stuff that my father was doing or whatever the case is. And I was afraid of that. I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid of that. And kind of feeling some type of way about that. Hold up. Oh, there's one behind me? No, y'all not killing me today. Jump over that. What we got? Wait, did a dog go in there? Oh, okay. That wasn't a dog I thought it was. Hold on. I'm trying not to die here. Hang on. So yeah, man, I wanted to commit suicide or whatever. I said that already before. So then what happened is I heard this voice. To anybody who believes in spirits and who believe in God, I definitely do. And whatever that voice was that told me to leave and go to Delaware, thank you. I mean, leave to go to Connecticut, I thank you. Because I did have that knife at my wrist, and I was definitely going to slice it. Yes, I was afraid to, but we all go through hard times in our life, man, to where things don't go right. And it's up to us to learn how to handle them. That's all. It's up to us to learn how to deal with those issues, get past them, because there's always a brighter light at the end of those dark tunnels. Every time, and y'all know that. And I say that to my kids too. Like, there's always a brighter light at the end of those tunnels. Not everything is always going to be bad. That's only the devil trying to attack you, bring you down, from stopping you doing from what you want to do with your life. And I will admit, doing this now, me streaming, doing the stuff that I do, I started this a long time ago, but then I've never stayed consistent with it. And that was one of my biggest issues. I never stayed consistent. If I was to ever stay consistent, then maybe I would have got somewhere. And the same thing goes for my music too. I was never consistent when it came to my music. I did music too. I'll play some of that stuff on here one day, but even that wasn't consistent. So let me use that on that. That's actually better. So that's one thing I would definitely want to tell anybody out there, man. If there's anything that you ever want to start doing, if there's anything out there that you want to do for yourself, and I'm looking at you, YouTube, and I'm talking to YouTube, Twitch, everybody who's listening. Anything out there that you want to do, just do it. No matter the downfall, no matter what happens, who cares who don't like you, who cares about any of that, man? Just do it. And I'm talking to my damn self, too. Talking to myself, too. Because I've seen content in here that ain't even always the best. But, oh, well, it is what it is. I respect the game. The fact that they're even trying it. Ah, man, am I going the wrong way? I'm not. I respect it. I respect the fact that they're even still doing it. I respect all of that. I'm about to get shot up by this helicopter if I'm going to hurry up. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I'm going the right way. I got to go through 3 to get there. That's whack. So, yeah, man, just keep the grind going. Like I said, I've started this Twitch a while ago. I've been had it. I just never stayed consistent with it. And I think I'm going to try to stay consistent with it this time around. But like I said, eventually on the other things too. So to continue my story. So yeah, I moved up to Connecticut after that voice. I heard that voice in my head. I took that knife. I actually wrote a song about that experience. I don't even know what I did with that song, honestly. I had so much stuff when I moved. I had all my notebooks, and then as the years went, I started losing stuff. So I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, I wrote a song about that whole suicide, about living in Delaware and not having a job and all this other stuff. All of that. I gotta go in it. Oh, okay. I'm about to say. And then ended up moving to Connecticut. Oh, they gave me the Wonder Waffle. Why y'all giving me this now? I'll take it, but when did y'all ever start doing this? Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I can't. And they're giving me a tombstone. Y'all, I don't know what the hell. I need to pocket punch this. Actually, let me get this. Let's drop that. Let's take the self-revive. I don't need the rest in peace because I already got it. That sounds like they're having fun over there. I'm about to go join them. So yeah, man, ended up moving to Connecticut. When I moved out here, one thing y'all don't know is I was actually born in Connecticut. I was born out here. I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Lived out there for a few years. Don't really know too much. Oh, they're bombing people up in here. They got a whole crew. Actually, no. Because if I join them, they're going to freaking hear me talking to y'all, and I ain't got time. They're going to get annoyed with me about it, so it is what it is. But anyway, so yeah, I moved out here to Connecticut, looked for a school to go to. I saw Central Connecticut State. I seen Western Connecticut State. And I saw Southern Connecticut State. Now, out of those 3 schools, also Houstonic and all of them too, but that wasn't my steal. I was looking for a school that had sports teams. Central had one. They were D1. I don't know. No, I don't think they were D1. I forget what division they were. But I ended up, I forget what the whole thing was. But I ended up not calling them. But I actually called around to Southern Connecticut. I think Southern was the first school that I called because my uncle was telling me, who is a music producer, was telling me that what you got going on ESPN? Okay, in New York. Oh, you gotta be stronger than this, buddy. You know what? Let me see if I can get done with this. Oh yeah, got him. That got him. God damn it, messing him up. Go get them. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to focus and got too much going on. Oh no. Oh no. Freaking zombies. Go get them. Good thing I picked up self-revive. Did I get the other one? Yeah. Alright, I'm good. I ain't got no more though, so I gotta be careful. So yeah. So as far as Southern Connecticut State goes, my uncle told me about them. He said they have a football and a track team. So me, knowing that football is my first love, I decided to call the football coach first. I had a conversation with him. He said, okay, yeah, you play football, blah, blah, blah. And one question that he asked, what kind of messed me up a little bit, was, so what is your SAT score? So I told him what it was. It's around 740, I think it was at that time. Had a 740 SAT, which is not going to get you, to all you people out there in school, it's not going to get you too far as athletics. They're looking for about an 800 and above or whatever the case is. Something at least to where they ain't got to put you in JUCO. Feel me? So I told him that my, SAT. Oh, motherfucker, that scared the shit out of me. Excuse my language, but that scared the hell out of me. Yo. Wait, I just took the tombstone? I did. Okay. I want to exfil with this. So yeah, man. So I called the football coach up, told him what the score was. I told him it was 740. He said, yeah, we can't really work with you on that one or whatever the case is. So I said, okay, no problem. He said, sorry about that. I'm sorry we can't do nothing with you on that one. So, let me leave him alone. I think he's doing his little, let y'all do your thing over there. You can back up. So, I'm not going with them. So yeah, he was saying that wow, I shot that from way out. Wow, this shotgun no joke. Where you shooting me from? Trying to help him out a little bit. 15 seconds. Oh, we gotta go. It's time to exfil. 40. Actually, I'm gonna start a whole new tombstone with this one. Oh, I can't. Fuck. Because I don't have another backpack. No, you don't. Yeah, man. Went to Connecticut. Came out here. So next move was to contact the track coach. That was my next move. Contact the track coach. So I contacted the track coach. He calls me. We basically had the same conversation that me and the coach had, the football coach had about ooh, look at you, nice and purple too. But I got the Wonder Waffle. I think I'm gonna die up here actually. Do I got the tomb? I do. I'm gonna die up. Oh shit. Start my tombstone over. Oh, I can't. I haven't. I need a big book bag. I need a large backpack. If I got a large backpack, I do it. But I can't. We'll glitch out and do it over. It says shoot the ground with this thing and it'll get the zombies. It ain't even working that way. Okay. Back up. So yeah, came to Connecticut, called the track coach up, had the same conversation, and his question to me was, so what's the highest you ever jumped? I told him 6'11" and a half. His answer to that was, I tell you what, I'm going to call you tomorrow. I'm going to see what we can do to get you into school. That's kind of what he said, man. We're going to try to get you into the school. So about 2 days later, actually, you know what, the next day, I gave him my address as to where I live at. I got to go because this storm is going to kick in soon, and I'm not going to make it out of here. I need to glitch out of here. I'm taking your car. So yeah, man. So the next day, he actually came to my house. He had me fill out the paperwork to get into the school. Move out the way. He had me fill out the paperwork to get into the school. I need Shepherd. Nope. Defeat Sakayev. Shepherd right there. That's where I'm going. So, what's that, 40? Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount. Oh, heck no. I gotta go all, oh no. And the cloud's coming. I gotta move. I have got to move. Because if I don't get to that shepherd one, I'm screwed. Shepherd all the way to back. Oh my god. Wait, can I glitch out right here actually? Let me do it right here. Let's see if I can do it right here. Sakai Stronghold. It is what it is. Who's shooting at me? Somebody's shooting at me. So, yeah, man. He came to my school. No, he came to my house, filled out the paperwork. 2 days later, they over here. Who is this over here? Oh, they got a whole camp. These dudes. And broke my car. Oh no, I got to die. Fuck that. I got a helicopter coming for me. Y'all fucking that up. Is there another sniper up there? We're not doing this. Y'all not killing me. And they are eating me up too. If I can get over there, because if I die, I'm going to be pissed. Just give me this. I gotta get a couple of them. All right, I'm gonna glitch out of here. Hurry up. We gotta leave. So yeah, it's the next 2 days. He came. He actually drove to my house. He shook my hand and said, "We got you into the school." Oh shoot! Hope I did it right. Got me into the school. Everything was awesome from there. Long story short, like I said, got into track. I redshirted my freshman year. Was done then. Redshirted my freshman year. Had to work on my grades. My grades wasn't the greatest my freshman year. So then after that, oh man, I just messed up everything for them too. After my freshman year, grades wasn't great. Coach moved me out of the dorm that I was in because I wasn't getting, doing too great. So then moved me over to another apartment style complex. Sophomore year came around, broke all the records, broke the school record, broke my personal record, broke the conference meet record. I jumped 7-2 that same year, sophomore year. Got All-American that year, as you can see right here on the wall. If you are watching my YouTube, if you're not, if you're watching Twitch, I have 3 All-American plaques, two in 2004 and 1 in 2006 for outdoor track, for high jump. So that's basically how that went, how I got to Connecticut as far as that goes. Now, as far as everything else, like I said, track-wise, do I got everything here? They gave me everything back. Awesome. The Wonder Waffle, they're not going to let me take that with me, though. I know they're not. So let's do this. We'll swap everything out. So, broke all those track meet records freshman year. Now, mind you, I did not get a scholarship. I didn't get a scholarship. They got me into the school. I did have to get financial aid in order for me to pay for school, whatever the case was. So, yeah, I had to do that. My sophomore year, when I broke those records, that's when the scholarships came. I got the scholarships then. I don't remember how much it was, but I know it covered most of the costs for me to go to school, and that was one of the biggest blessings for me to get out of that school. So that way nobody had to pay out of their pocket or nothing like that for school. So I thank God for Coach Jack Maloney. That's his name. Never forget him. Jack Maloney. And my and my other coach, Coach Wright, my high jump coach, Coach Wright, man. Can't forget you. Rest in peace, Coach Wright. I'll forever miss you, my man. I will. You definitely helped me when it came out to that high jump, man. And you showed me a lot. You showed me a whole lot. Did you get inbound yet? I got my Xbox so I could play it. Huh? Oh, inbound the game. Okay, just reading my son's text. Yeah, I'm texting him back in a minute. 7:15. So yeah, let's go back and get the tombstone, and then I want to create another tombstone, but I need to grab a large backpack. And that's the problem I'm having right now. I can't get the large backpack. I know I can go into tier 3. I'm afraid of tier 3 a little bit to get that, but that's what I'm just going to have to do. So anyway, continue the story. I keep flopping back and forth to the game, to the story. So anyway, came out here. Where was I at? Had all those records. 7.2 was actually the B standard at that time for me to make it to the B standard for the Olympics. Now, one thing I'll tell you, a quick story about that 7.2 track meet. First of all, for me, the conference meet is probably my favorite track meet only because it's the whole conference, and it always comes down to the high jump to see who's going to win that track meet. And once again, that comes to me. So you guess I could say I'm a little bit of attention whore a little bit, but not like that. But I just loved it when it came down to the high jump to see what track team was going to come out on top and who was the best. But one thing about that 7.2, I jumped that at the conference track meet. It was in front of a large crowd. The track meet was basically over with. The high jump is usually the last event to go. We're always waiting for the high jump to go. So, I'm going back in for my tombstone, if I'm not mistaken. I already have one there. I don't need that. I already got a rest in peace. Now I can create two more of these that I don't need. Create that one. Oh, and the armor and the dog bone bet. You know what? I think I'm gonna go into tier 3 with the armor, dog bone, and with that Lockwood, because that Lockwood is no joke. Let's swap out the Wonder Waffle. The ray gun. Well, this is legendary. It does do some work though. But I'm gonna swap it out. So anyway, yeah, man. Broke all those records. Like I said about that track meet. 7.2. I got the 7.2. What did I start at? I started off. I think I started my jump at 6.8 because I scissor kick and warm up 6.6. Not to brag or anything. I wear 2 pairs of sweatpants, a pair of shorts, some spandex, along with my track shorts when I do warm up. And as far as the tops go, I wear about 2 t-shirts, a long shirt, along with a sweater. Now, the reason why I do that is to keep warm. For those of you who know track, you wear a lot of clothing to keep yourself warm before you go to jump, because when you're doing a high jump, you're sitting around, you're waiting a while for everybody else to go or whatever the case is. And then depending on when you come in, you will be waiting even longer. In my case, I was waiting a little bit longer. So now, once again, this is college. So you had the bar set at like 5'10". So you got guys going to 5'10", 6'2", 6'4", 6'6". And then finally we going from 6'6". It's me and one other kid going at it. And we're both at 6'8". I beat him out at 6'8". So 6'8", he was done. I had to keep going. So for me, it's hard for me to jump by myself. I like jumping with competition because you got somebody that's pushing you to go higher. But in this case, I had to push myself. So we get up there to 7 feet. I got over that 7-foot hump finally for the first time ever. And then we got the 7-1. 7-1 and some change. I forget the announcer guy, man. I remember him. I forgot his name, but I really like that dude. He used to announce my name like real crazy. Talkin Schmidt is up. However you said it, he was cool. But yeah, he would bring me up. Got over 7.1.5. I wanted to go to 7.2. Coach was like, "Yes, you all right? You can do 7.2." When did 7.2, made it on my last jump. I wanted to go to 7.3. My coach, Coach Ray, he didn't want me to do it at first. I said, "Coach, come on now, I can do this. 7.3, I can get this." I tried 7.3. The first attempt, missed it. I just knocked the bar off. Second attempt, 7.3. I went up, knocked it off, just barely. Started shaking, and then it came off. And then my coach comes over. No, you're done right there. You're done right there. You're done right there. I'm like, "Come on, coach. I got one more jump left." He wanted me to stop. So longer down the road. So as of at that point, I'm in the B standard to go to the Olympic trials. As the year goes on, what happens is with high jump, if people jump higher than you, you drop further down the list, and then they go further up the list. 7.2 is B standard. So we had a guy who actually jumped 7.2.5 or 7.3. I forget what it was. No, he jumped 7.2.5 and beat me out by half an inch. Beat me out by half an inch. And I was knocked out of the B standard for the Olympics and didn't get to go that year. Senior year, I did not make All-American. I think I had hurt my knee playing football for the team at Southern. I did play football for Southern also, too. I ran track and played football at Southern. One of the first athletes to do that, which is hard to do because in the spring you got the spring game, you got spring practice, and in the spring you also have track. So I had to go from back and forth. Go to spring practice one day, track practice the other. College, man, that's hard. It's hard. It's definitely hard. They're not gonna probably. Can I unequip this and then keep it? I wonder if it's still there. Oh, it is. Let's just keep that in the contraband just for now. I'm gonna keep that in the contraband. Keep that in there. I don't even need that. All right, so now So yeah, man. So it kind of knocked me out of the list or whatever. So I got knocked out of the Olympic beach standing. Like I said, senior year, I hurt my knee my junior year in college, and I hurt my actual. I didn't actually hurt my jumping knee. I hurt my other knee, my right knee. My jumping knee is my left knee, so I hurt my right knee. So when I hurt my knee in football, the football coach called me in his office one day during spring training and told me basically that he didn't want to ruin my career in track. He knows that I'm a good football player, that I do play football. I'm a great football player. But since I'm doing so good in track, he doesn't want to ruin that. And because I'm breaking so many records and I'm doing so well in that he didn't want to keep me on the team to ruin that. I'm young back then. I didn't understand that. And I was kind of heartbroken because football was my sport. I loved it. But I kind of understood later on, like, yo, listen, track is my bread and butter. This is where it is for me. So then that's where I stuck. I kind of stuck with it for the last 2 years of my career there. I didn't play football. Yes, of course I missed it, but it is what it is. So to fast forward past the college stage, like I said, didn't make it to the Olympics. After college, I didn't graduate out of college. I ended up meeting this girl while I was in college. And we actually, after college, had 2 kids together. We had one, which is my son, Ivan Victor Schmidt. And then I had my daughter 5 years after. He's 15, she's 10. Yeah, 5 years after. I had my daughter 5 years after. And I am now here today streaming video games, which I love to do, and talk about the 49ers and myself. So like I said, man, this is my very first broadcast as far as on YouTube, Twitch. For those of you who subscribe, please do. Please like my channel, subscribe. I will be doing this more often. And like I said, as far as the YouTube goes, you will see more of me on here. You'll probably have my fiance. We'll be talking about relationships and things like that. And once again, I hope that you guys enjoy your night. I'm going to actually log off on my YouTube account, but I'm going to stay on Twitch. But for you YouTubers, please like and subscribe. I will be doing this more often. And I would also like to say Happy New Year to you guys. And everybody be safe this year, man. The years is getting crazier and crazier every year. Mother Nature, we can't control that, but we can't control ourselves. And let's love each other, man. Let's love each other. Let's get past this year, and I hope that everybody has a prosperous year this year. All right? Much love to everyone out there. Peace. All right. You will not be able to reconnect.